Hi there guys, and welcome to another Train Sim 2017 video. Today we are at North Berwick and we're in a class 380 and we're on our way up to Edinburgh. This is a Chris Horsfield scenario that was released quite a while ago now. I haven't got around to doing it yet, so I thought I'd give it a go. So we've got North Berwick, Drem, Nidri, Prestonpans, read what that says, Walliford, Musselburgh, Waverley. Okay. Let's open the doors, so I'm guessing it's going to want us to do that. Good afternoon, driver, and welcome to North Berwick. Today you're at controls of train 2 Yankee 03, which is a 1327 ScotRail service to Edinburgh. Calling at Drem, Lochidry, Prestonpans, Walliford, Musselburgh and Edinburgh. Please open the doors for passengers to board. Cool. I quite like this little station at North Berwick. I've never been to it myself. It's quite well modelled on here as well, really. Right, that's us clear to go. This isn't the most exciting train to drive in the world, as you already know. It's the second time, though, it has featured on my channel. Ooh. It's 5 miles an hour until we get under that bridge. Is that the nose? No, I think I said this in the other one. I was pretty sure, right, with this. Yeah, this front end gangway switch worked. Now, I think that this is the standalone one because I don't have the Glasgow Airport rail link. Maybe it's on that one it works. Because that was the one I had on my old Steam account. Love the cup holder in this. What is cool, though, is if you go to the Transport Museum in Glasgow now, I think they call it, is it the Waterside Museum or the Riverside Museum they call it now, you can actually sit in the cab, the mock-up of these, which is quite cool. A lot of things have been broken off and stuff, and the power controller does not move remotely how it should, because it's had about 1 billion children fiddling with it. But it's still nice to sit down in the cab and have a little look. Woohoo! I don't know if this has. No, it's got no passenger view either. And if I remember rightly, this is a Thomson Interactive product. And the route, of course, is Just Trains. Don't know what I'm really expecting to see on here. I remember Chris telling me about it when he was making it, but it was a little while ago now, and I have completely forgotten. So we shall wait and see. Let's get at the top of this. There we go. So the 380s, these are sort of Marmite, and I think people either really like them or absolutely hate them. I mean, I quite like it's a bit like concept cars, right? I like the concept artwork for this. And sort of the Class 700s, and a few of those had sort of really cool... The AT300 was the other one, wasn't it? Is it the Aventura or whatever it is? The concept art always looks real cool. Then the actual product never quite looks the same, and it's kind of annoying. And I think the 380 was part of that. concept picture was nice, but the actual final thing was a bit... I don't really want to slate it because I don't find it one of the most unattractive things in the world. It's a fair old gradient here, actually. Quite like this little cutting bit of this as well. I haven't driven it for ages. I can't remember what's the new ScotRail EMUs at 385s. Is it 385s? I'm going to look it up. Yeah. Yeah, it's 385s. Again, these things looked quite good on the artwork, and then the sort of final result is a bit... I think they've got a bit of character about them, if I'm honest. So they're building 70 of them. And the 385s are in there, Hitachi. Oh god, I didn't even see that speed limit coming up because I was looking them up. Not done well so far in this video. For all of you that have come for a tutorial of a man driving a train at any sort of decent standard, turn it off now. I'll be honest, I've got a bit of a cold and I've had a stonking day at work. I'll tell you what, it's been miserable today. The weather has been miserable. And like I've said in plenty of other videos, I'm very much a winter man. But today it's just absolutely weed it down. So this is us coming actually onto the East Coast Main Line. We're going to be crossing right over, I think. I think it kind of goes back to my model train days, but I love seeing a long train or a train of a few carriages going over points. There's something about it all snaking round that just sort of makes me a little bit warm and fuzzy. I would accelerate, but I've just got to brake again. So the reason I was sort of doing the 380 as well, and the reason it sort of struck me, is that I have managed to get a copy of the 380 manual. Of course, it's a short platform. And that is on its way to me. But like my 379 manual, It's on a CD. So it's not actually a physical copy. It's not a... The fault finding bit comes as a physical book, but the rest of it, so the handling instructions, working instructions, all of that comes on a disc. Or if you're from the 90s, a CD-ROM. Quite looking forward to get such speed. It's got 100 in it. I can do, yeah. Do I have a driver call? Because it's got a guard's bell. Or guard's buzzer. No. None of those work. This is a weird Siemens thing, is it anywhere? Strange. No. Yeah, there is. If you listen very faintly. No. It was me tripping. I thought I could hear it then, but it isn't. The sounds on this are pretty abysmal, but I've got a sneaking suspicion this actually came out before the unit was even in service, I think. When did these hit the rails? 2009-ish? I'm sure I remember it was about when my daughter was born. I remember them being ordered earlier than that. Yeah, 2009 to 2011. My sounds are bad, aren't they? I don't know, the physics-wise, I don't really mind it. Is it any better outside? No. Yeah. Yeah, they're a bit there's something to be decided. Why am I notching? Even though it actually has notched braking. It's oh, it's at the top of the notch, I see. Eco driving. Signal bell. No. It's probably a little bit keen on my brake in there, to be fair. Oh, what's that coming? Oh, not full set. Lovely. And me not. Oh, come on. So we get for not paying attention, Alan. Slight station overrun there, guys. Look away, nothing to see here. I really shouldn't do videos when I'm feeling like this, but you know, I've actually wanted to play and I wanted to have a laugh, and I thought, well, why not film it? Doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. As much as I do like serious videos, do like doing things properly. I might be a little more into it in half an hour, so once I finish this one I might do something a little bit more serious. Also, I just wanted to have a look. I know that Chris's scenarios will always have good stock in them, so it is nice to have a look. And I do still think that starting noise is a bit odd. The Zeros do it as well. I don't know if the 380 was classed as a part of the Zero family. I don't think it was. According to the Railway Herald, it was the Zero. Okay. Don't quote me on that. So we have Preston Prans, Wallerford, Musselburgh, Waverley. It's about this part on my journey to Edinburgh that I start getting my bits together. iPad back in my bag. Finish whatever drink I've got. Go to the toilet. Was that another Mark IV set over there? It is. Looped at that. Is that looped? That's not looped, no. It's a weird bit of track. Is it a loop? It is a loop. Done it again, I've come in too fast. I thought I was doing alright with my braking then. Oh, come on! I do apologise, guys. Some days you just ain't feeling it. And some people go, well, I'm not uploading this. Me, I'm going to upload it. Because I think we all have days like this with Train Sim. it's alright just to have a play. I was actually really tempted to do. A guy sent me a rail fanning scenario ages ago in Wales, I think it was, and a link for the route and that where it was. And I've been meaning to do it for ages, just haven't got around to doing it. Right, we're not going to make the same mistake. Come on, you've got used to how this breaks now, Alan. Serious head on for a minute. Now I'm moving a bit slow. Slowly going off the 380. Its brakes are made of cheese. Like a mature cheddar cheese. So it's crumbly until it bites, and then they sort of... Come on! Did I not open the doors? What? I am seriously tripping tonight. I do apologise, guys. Oh, right, another good bit of news. It won't be for some of you, because some of you won't give an absolute monkeys, but others will. Surprisingly not on Prime Day, but the day before Prime Day, strangely enough, Amazon had a very good deal on the G29. Logitech G29 steering wheel and pedals. So I took a punt at that. And that will arrive tomorrow. So that'll be Wednesday the 12th of July. So expect some bus/truck/cars, even maybe, stuff to appear. never feel bad going against it. I'm like, I should really set up a second channel for it. But I think the page is Alan Thomson Simulations. I mean, simulator games are what I do. I've had points where I've had you could simulate basically any vehicle on my computer, from forklift trucks through to tractors, through to combines, submarines, ships, trains, trucks, cars. This will really be my first proper time with anything bus related, really, though. I'm not really a bus man, but I know a lot of you guys out there are. It seems to be sort of bus, trains and planes go together quite well. And talking of planes, I mean, X-Plane 11 looks awesome. I've said that before. But P3D version 4 as well is looking really nice. Dovetail Games' new flight sim is looking a bit wafty, if you ask me. They've done sort of the early access of it, which is kind of what I wish they called Train Sim World. I wish they'd said Train Sim World. You know, it's just early access, mate. Don't worry. I keep trying to bring myself to do another video on it, and at the moment I can't. And I'll be honest, I don't play it myself. It just hasn't got the content to keep me interested. But when it does have the right content, you know fine well I will be playing it. Right, it just basically seems like step one is paper brakes. Can he make it into a station without overrunning? Literally, what have I called them? Cheese and nail paper. I'm sure I've called them something else by the end of it. No, it just doesn't look that pretty for a screenshot material, does it? Let's wait till we get to Edinburgh, it should be a bit nicer. Knowing Chris, there'll at least be something there for me to take a photo of it with. I like that sign. So yeah, I'm looking at a bit of OMSI, a bit of Fernbus. Personally, I play Farming Simulator. I don't know if you guys would really want to see that. There's a lot of other people that do Farm Sim really well. And for me, it's quite relaxing, it's kind of fun. But it is not really a simulation. I know 17, I've only got Farm Sim 15, but Farm Sim 17's got a little bit more in-depth stuff with it. But there's different mods you can use to make things more realistic, I suppose. What do you guys think? Do you think Farm Sim should be something I do? I don't know. What I must state with all of this is it's not going to detract from the Train Sim stuff. So I'll still be aiming for around between 1 and 4 train sim videos a week. That is what I aim for anyway. It might be 1 long one, 2 shorter ones, or if I get a day off or enough time, then it'll be a sort of, could be 4 long ones, but it's just as and when I get the time. Until YouTube starts paying me enough money to take a day off work every week, it's kind of going to be how it is. I do remember him saying that. Was there any stock meant to be? Now I've still got a real bad problem with my Mark 3s. So if there's anything depot wise, no, that's fine. Craigton is empty. I think that might have been on request of me actually, because it was. I'm still not sure what's going on with them. Oh, let's have a look in this part. The depot, no. So this, I think on the version that was released, there is stuff in here. The Craigton, just not on my version. I do get special versions of things that are special for Alan's computer. Going to platform 7, nice. The last thing I want to go and do is bolting it into Waverley at a billion mile an hour. Oh, hello, Just Trains. Ooh, do I see a 90? What's ahead of me? 67 sitting there as well. That's Mark 4. 320. I like it. Let's have a look around. So Mark 4 set there, 170 in there, 67 and 90. I have someone put the Brandon patch. I just say this every time I see that power haul. Ah, cool, cool, cool. Let's catch that. I think this screenshot's going to quite annoy people because they're going to go, I thought you were driving the 91. Excellent. So let's pause that. I have my doors, then the scenario will finish. Wonder what 91's on the back. Just picking up some pace. Well, get on over to Chris's scenario page and give this one a go if you like the look of it. 320 over there. He won't have put anything in this end, I bet, because he doesn't tend to clog things up if he doesn't need to. I really enjoyed that, as rubbish as it was. As always, guys, thanks ever so much for watching, and I will catch you again soon.